This is Daaim Shabazz with the Chess Drum. We're at the 2024 Chess Olympiad in Budapest, Hungary. The tournament is coming to an end. I believe there still might be some games going on. The medals, I guess the medal hunt is still fierce competition. But I'm now in the kind of the lobby area, and I ran into an old friend from Jamaica, international master Shane Matthews, and he is the captain of the Jamaican women's team. So hello again. It's been a while since I've seen you. How have things been going?
Hi, it's been a while, yes. Not too bad. I think the results is a little bit below what I expected, but we still did well nonetheless.
So how long have you been working with the women's team?
Okay, so I have been working with the Women's Olympiad teams since 2018. For this group, for this Olympiad, we basically got a late start because we didn't hold our nationals for this year as yet. So as a result, we handpicked the team coming from last year's nationals, and we got off to a late start. We only got in about 6 weeks work with them. So imagine if we had 6 months, then clearly the results would have been different.
So in terms of your other activities, are you playing still? Are you playing any chess?
I'm somewhat retired. My last tournament was actually at the World Seniors in Bucharest, Romania. That would have been 2019, some 5 years back. My results was pretty fair. I finished, I think, tied for 24th. Yeah. Out of about 50 something, if my memory is good. But Ian Wilkinson is trying to convince me to come out once again for this year's event, which is going to be held in Portugal. So who knows?
So they call you the magician, and I remember covering Jamaican chess, and I loved using that nickname. So now you're able to show your magic to your students. Do you have a lot of students that you coach back in Jamaica?
I do have some students that I coach, both locally and internationally, but I'm trying to work with a lot more of local students because we would love to see Jamaica's standings in these events and regional events as well improve. So yes, we're working with a lot of young players because that's where we want to place our focus. We recently have a new program that was launched, let's say earlier this year, with the help of Grandmaster Maurice Ashley, and that's our GM in 10 program. We want to produce a Grandmaster in 10 years, a homegrown Grandmaster, something that we would love to see become fruitful. So we are working with young players because looking at India, for example, you know, if you're taking on players who are already 17 and 18 years of age, that can be a little bit too late because life kicks in. You know, they have college, university, and other things as well. Yeah. So I think tackling the 7 and 8-year-old is where we're going to be focusing.
So do you have any young talent in that category coming up that you've identified?
We certainly do. As a matter of fact, we have identified a core group which consists of 7 players initially. So we're going to be working with this group. Some as young as 7 years of age. Young Naya Wood, very impressive young lady. And we are expecting some big things from this group. So as soon as we continue with the program, and we're going to be getting another group in January of next year. So we want to see where this program takes us, and we will set some goals maybe to see what happens in the next 2 years, just to make sure that we are going in the right direction.
Now I understand that there were 6 Jamaicans who were captaining different teams. So is that something now that Jamaicans, well, quote unquote, retired Jamaicans are now kind of going out and trying to spread the love of chess?
I would think that this is a good sign to show that that players, somewhat retired, I would say, can still go out and help with the development of chess regionally, because all the countries that we were coaching and captain are from the region, that is the Caribbean. So we had Ryan Blackwood and Joe Peterson from the Cayman Islands, both the Open and Women's. And we had Deborah Richards Porter and Russell Porter. So combined with, of course, Warren Elliott and myself for the Jamaican team. So I think it's very good for the development of chess regionally, and it's perhaps a good thing to show that, well, the retired chess players can still assist with the, apart from just administration, but they can also help with the development of chess amongst the young players in the region.
Or maybe you can enter the Grandmaster program and you could be the first one.
I think I'm past that, but who knows?
Well, thanks, Shane. It was always a pleasure talking to you, and good luck in your endeavors and your coaching and developing the talent of future generations for Jamaica.
Thanks to the chess drum and thanks to Daaim Shabazz.
All right.